Over the years, I've had my share of Persian food, and it happened. I had what was arguably the best kebab meal, the best Persian food I've ever had. Tender lamb shank, succulent kebabs, absolutely stunning rice that might have stolen the show. So join me, it's Vablonsky. Come along on today's episode to witness this amazing meal. Whoa, this food looks really good from Shamshiry. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Shamshiry here in Tyson's. And wow, it was busy in there. That might have been the busiest place I've ever visited on any episode. That place was packed and buzzing with, it seemed like mostly Persian customers, diners, people who have been there many times before, regulars is what I'm saying. And that's the first time I've ever been to Shamshiry. And let me just say real quickly, the reason I went is because it has a reputation. I've heard from friends who've told me that that is the best place for Persian food, kebabs of any kind, in the Washington, D.C. area. So I had to check it out. And wow, it was busy in there. It was really packed, as you could see from the diners in the dining room. But let me start with what I think is the main event. I got the lamb shank with, I think it's called bagali polo. This is the rice that's infused with dill and fava beans. It's one entity, basically, and then there's a lamb shank plopped in the middle of all that rice. Ooh, look at this. Oh, my Lord, look at this lamb shank with the bone, the meat. Oh, it looks really tender. I don't think I need a knife for this. I'm just going to, I'm going to wedge off a piece and begin. Oh, man. Wow. Ooh. Oh, here's some more. Mmm. Mmm. Wow. Tender, aromatic lamb shank. Wow. Ooh, it's tender and really delicious. Wow. Okay, you can see I grabbed it with my hands. Wow. Oh my God. It's so good. Oh wow. Let me get a napkin. Wow. I almost can't comment on it because I just want to eat and not talk. But you see I grabbed it like a dinosaur rib. Or dinosaur bone. Wow. Lamb on the bone is just a different beast altogether. I mean, I've had, a lamb that's not on the bone, and it's good, but you get the fattiness of it, the skin, maybe not the skin, but there's, tendons and gelatinous pieces. Wow. Oh, wow, look. Oh, wow. It's just falling apart because it's just so tender. It's been cooked to perfection. But look at this. The fattiness and the gelatinous bits. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Again, I don't know exactly what spices they use, but it is delicious. It's off the scale. It's so delicious. It's so tender. Wow. Oh, I'm going to grab my spoon. I think that's the best way to get the rice. Wow. This rice is so moist. It's so aromatic from the dill that's just embedded into it. And then you have the fava beans. Ooh, let me make sure I get some fava beans. Look, you can see the fava beans in there, and you can see the flecks of dill that's embedded into the grains of rice. Wow. Okay, let me move on to my next entree, which is kubide. It's the ground beef long kebab. That's my description of it. I've had this many times over the years, kubide, because it's probably the most popular kebab entree in Persian cuisine, and this is the entree or the specific kebab that my friend who recommended Shamshiry was raving about, saying that they had the best kubide of any place. And ooh, oh my! Look at this! Wow, it's like a snake. I did get a knife, but I think maybe I'll just bite it. Wow. That is different. Wow. Wow. Oh. Let me chase that with some of this rice. Oh man. The rice is so moist and fluffy, and this one is very buttery, unlike that one I just had, the dill and the fava bean rice. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is this the Oh my god, is this the best rice I've ever had at a Persian place? Oh my. Can't stop eating the rice. Oh man, but let me talk about this kebab, this kubide. Oh my. It is so good. Oh my. Look at this. And why is it so good? There is a pronounced beefy flavor. You know, it's soft. Some are a little bit tougher. This is very much on the softer side of kubide. But there's a beefiness, there's a freshness, there's a zip. There's and it's seasoned very well. It's just perfect. Oh my. Oh my. Is that the best kubide I've ever had? I mean, if my memory serves me correctly, okay, let me use this powdered sumac that comes with the entree. Ooh, let me sprinkle some. Oh. I think I might have sprinkled too much. Let me get some on the rice as well, not just the meat. Okay, oh, let me see how the sumac changes the flavor. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh, look at the sumac on the rice. Wow. Oh my God. The sumac is floral and lively. It just gives a little bit of zing to it, to the meat and to the rice. Oh, and buried under the rice. Look at this huge grilled tomato. Wow. 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 I think you're supposed to maybe use the tomato and the rice, and you wrap the meat with the tomato and the rice in the bread, and you eat it that way. I don't know. I usually just eat it like this, you know. as a Chinese person, I just eat the meat and the rice. I don't use the bread. I use it kind of like an ancillary thing. It's just kind of on the side. I don't make a sandwich or a little wrap out of it. But oh, let me get some of that bread. Oh, and oh my, and the bread is so large. Oh, look at that. Look how large the bread is. Oh, it's folded up. But if I unfold it, you look, it obscures my head basically. Let me just rip a little bit off. Wow. Wow. There's a freshness and a kind of a. There's a freshness and I don't think they put butter on it, but it tastes kind of buttery without butter. That's really good bread. Wow. Wow. And it's thinner than what I'm used to at Persian restaurants. Wow. That's really good bread. There's a freshness, a suppleness, and a kind of a distant butteriness to it. And there's no butter on here, though. Wow. Okay, and there's a little condiment cup of green peppers. It looks like chopped up jalapenos, maybe. Okay, let me put some on the beef, on the kubide. Oh, okay, here. Oh my God, it plopped out. Oh, that's too much. Let me brush some of it off. Wow. Wow, that brightens it up. Again, the kubide is so delicious, but what is that green stuff? It is really, really bright and good. What is that? I don't know what that is. My guess was jalapenos. I don't know. I'm still going to say that, but I don't know actually. But it is so. There's a slight sourness to it, and it's really good. Wow. There's a slight sourness. It's not that spicy. There's a hint of spiciness, but it's not that pronounced. Just enough to really complement the beef without taking over the beef. And wow, it's so good. Oh yeah. Now I do recall there is a green sauce that goes with kubide that I've gotten before, is what I'm saying, at other places. But this is different. This doesn't seem like a sauce. It's just mashed up jalapenos. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's jalapenos. I know if you know what this green stuff is, let me know. Confirm my suspicions or correct me. Oh man, it's good. Oh my God, it's so good. And you also get a wedge of raw onions. Most places don't give you the raw onions. You kind of have to ask for it. I mean, I've eaten raw onions with the kubide before, but I usually have to request it. Okay, let me get some onions and put it on to a little piece of beef and let's see what happens. Oh, wow. I know that was going to be good because I've had raw onions with kubide before. There's just something about raw onions and these Persian kebabs. Wow. The sharpness of those raw onions just really pairs well with the beefiness of the kubide. It's a similar effect as with that green condiment I just had. Oh, in fact, here it is. Onions, green condiment, and the kubide. Okay, I also ordered a separate box of rice with the red currants on top of the rice. So this is called Zreshk Polo. I don't know if I said that correctly. Forgive me for mispronouncing it if I did. But Zreshk Polo. It's basically the rice with, there's some saffron sprinkled on top. So there's a bit of yellowness, just like the other rice. And there's red currants. These tiny little red currants. They're going to be tart. And so I transferred the kubide, one of the links of kubide on top of this rice. And, but let me just eat the rice first and get an idea of what that is. Oh my God. Oh my. Oh my. Wow, the sweetness and the tartness of those red currants. Little tiny pebbles of deliciousness. They just burst with tartness and sweetness. Wow, that rice is spectacular. That is delicious rice. Oh my God. To the best of my knowledge, in East Asian cuisine, in Chinese cuisine, the cuisine that I'm most familiar with, there isn't a rice with a fruit combination like this. I mean, they're just little flavor bombs of tartness and delicious sweetness, and it's a very mild sweetness. It's more tart, but this rice, oh my! I could make a meal just of this rice. It's so delicious. Oh my God! But let me get some. Okay, let me get some kubide with the rice. Oh my! All right, the rice and the meat of the kubide. Oh my God! Oh my God! The combination is ridiculously delicious. Again, the rice itself is so freakishly moist and fluffy. And then with a slight butteriness, then the delicious tartness, the beefiness, it's off the hook. That bite with everything on it was just freakishly off the hook. It was unhinged. It was so delicious. Wow. Oh my God. And to the best of my knowledge, this rice with the red currants on top of it isn't an option that you see at all Persian restaurants. And so I'm not used to having it really. And so that's why I got it, because I saw it on the menu and I knew it would be delicious, and it would be a rare opportunity because I usually don't see it on Persian menus. Oh my God, it's so good. This might be one of the best rices of any cuisine that I've had. I mean, I've had a lot of different rice dishes in my lifetime, but this is mind-blowingly good. Oh my God. So this was unexpected. This Persian meal had no business being this good. It was far from being just a routine Persian meal. It was impressive and spectacular and fabulous. It really was. And I really thank you for joining me. And please leave a comment in the comment section. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'll catch you next time on my next food adventure. Take care. Bye-bye.